how to build a ramp for a shed. First, build one of these. Pocket screw a frame together, then attach it to a ledger on your shed sill. If your shed has a sill like this one, and chances are it doesn't, or it's a typical shed on a 4x4 skid and it's up on blocks, take and install a cleat about 3 1/8 down from the floor decking. Just a couple screws is all it takes. Next, take your picture frame assembly and assemble it on your cleat. If your yard is lumpy or whatever, you may have to do a little digging on this end. Next, test a deck board. Once you've set your platform on your cleat and realized that the door also has trim on it that you haven't accounted for, and you realize, like me, that you're a moron, you're going to have to find a way around that condition. Good news, it's fairly easy. Set the table saw to 16 degrees, set the fence about a 1/2 inch away from the blade, and let's see if this works. I should rename this series Building the Plane While You Fly Down the Runway. Jesus. In this episode, I provide factual proof I'm a moron. I got to remove about 1 inch off the bottom of this trim. I so don't want to take the door off. Please tell me I'm not the only person who's been there. Okay, if I can't make this cut well, I'll have to remove this piece of trim, rip a new one on the table saw. But we can try, can't we? Not an easy cut. I got it. That's ripped the pencil line right in half. That's good. All right, now back to our regularly scheduled how to build a shed ramp. I can use a full deck board now. That'll work. Next, I notch out for the siding on the shed. In this particular shed's case, it is Eastern White Pine, heat-treated awesomeness. I put it on layout, triple check that the door will close. It does. Now I'll fasten everything in place, deck this, and we will have a shed ramp. Finally! Fasten it! Install your first 2 deck boards to desired width. Install the remaining deck boards in the field a little long. I also switch from 3 to 2.5 inch screws for the decking and do top left, bottom right, down each little joist here. Well, fumbles and foibles aside, I think this is going to work out just fine. The first piece we beveled to work with the door trim that didn't work, to the begin the soap opera, to start the beginning of we got to do this, to do that, to do this, to do that, I can use here. It's tapered, it'll act as a ramp, make getting a lawnmower in here just a hair easier, and my customer's shed experience just a little bit better. Come for the information, stay for the fumbles, leave with some humanity. That's it for this one, except for all the other pieces I need to do. But I'm excited, so I'm going to say that stuff right now. Next, we'll pop lines between this, which is the desired width, and that, which is also the desired width. Then, instead of measuring and marking every shed ramp board, we'll steal a little piece of knowledge and know-how from deck building. Cut them all at once. And that's it, people of the Good Ship Shed Ramp. That's how to build a ramp for your shed. I'm out. I'll see you on the next one. Right after I clean up all this stuff, keep working all day. Ugh.